Our next evaluator, who will be evaluating Gene's presentation, is Michael Pinelli. Michael has been active, not only in our club, but starting his own club. And it's been pretty cool. He's got a very successful club going, and that's ultra cool. So let's have Michael Pinelli come up here and evaluate you.
Well, we have Gene giving this very tough presentation, 10 to 15 minutes. When I started my advanced communication, I picked the book that said professional speaker. You'll never pick that book. Everything in it is 10 to 15 minutes. Point that. But anyway, this is another one of those successful club series. You have to do 10 to 15 minutes. And the first thing I would say, be asked for the evaluation, how effective was the speaker's introduction in helping the audience understand the purpose of the successful club series and the presentation. I thought you could have done a little better job on the introduction if you would have used the Jim Monahan rule of quip, a quote, or a question, instead of just kind of eased into it. And then it asked us, was the presenter adequately prepared? Yes. You've spent however long you've been in Toastmasters preparing and learning about the educational system. And how did the speaker use vocal variety? You have a very pleasing voice, and I always like to hear you speak. The only thing that I thought that, even though it was scripted and you had to give a lot of technical information, you stood here with your notes with the pen. And the only gesture that I really got was with and it asked us if you could, did you use visuals to smoothly at the appropriate time. So I think this would have been a really good presentation. You had some good things in here to say. You said, why don't you bring your booklet, your leadership booklet? And so if you would have had a leadership booklet, you could have said, Larry, when you bring your leadership booklet, what you want to do is see, here's project number 1. You want to get your buddy over here to sign it off. So you could have helped the people that are just starting with their leadership book, show them exactly how to do it. Because you're going to have to do your presentation with technicalities, like you got to have a PowerPoint or something that's got a lot of cool graphics. If not, then you're going to have to do the graphics yourself. The other part would have been when you were telling us about the extra things that you had to do in the advanced leadership, like that project that you had to say. You could have said something like, from your own experience, like, you have to be a mentor, you have to be a sponsor. When I started my club over here, I had to be a sponsor. It was really tough, but I learned a lot. Try to encourage folks, because this is hard stuff coming up, so encourage them to be in. And then at the conclusion was the best part of your speech. You said, what do you want to do? What do you want out of Toastmasters? And then you ask them, these are the things that you want to do, and so you encourage them to do it. So I think you could have done a little better on the visuals, but above all, you did a great job. Just
Thank you, Mike. Anyway, timer's report, please, on the 3 evaluators.
Leonard Hayde, 3:01. I was just getting ready with the red card, and he finished. Bascom squeaked in with 3 minutes and 29 seconds.
That is using time good.
And Brody came in at 3 minutes and 6 seconds.
Oh.
All 3 qualifying.
If you please cast a vote for which evaluator think accomplished their job the best, and help the person out the most, and maybe help you a little bit too. I was sitting there, I was thinking, well, the story I heard some years back, which I thought was appropriate with the schooling thing. These 4 guys were going to college together, and they're going to go off for the holiday. And they decided to go to one of the guys' houses. And the guy said, yeah, you're welcome at my house for the holiday, but He said, I want you to tell you something. My young brother is very conscious of the fact he was born with no ears. So don't mention this, that he has no ears, because he'll get him upset. So they all said, okay. So they all met at the guy's house. And the first one, the kid looks at the first kid's guy and says, you're staring at me. The guy says, yes, I am. He said, your skin is so perfect. You got to keep that skin perfect like that because you'll look great forever with that kind of perfect skin. Kid says, okay. He looks at the second one. He says, you're staring at me. He said, that's because your teeth. Your teeth, I've never seen such great teeth in my whole life. They're wonderful. You keep those teeth like that, get good care of them, brush your teeth all the time, what have you. He's okay. Listen to the third one. He says, you're staring at me. He says, yeah. Yeah, your eyes are so great. They're perfect. They're just really great. You take good care of those eyes because if you get older and you need glasses, you have nothing to hang them on. All right. I really didn't want to say anything about the evaluators while we're voting because that's not fair. I'd like to point out the three evaluators if I can. General evaluator's job is to evaluate the evaluators and evaluate the meeting in general. I'm going to do the evaluating evaluators before I ask for the helpers, which is kind of a topsy-turvy type thing, but that's how I do it. That gives us all a chance to listen more. And also gives me a great chance to use the word Bryant as often as I possibly can. Because I hate to lose a contest with Mike Finelli on saying Ryan.
Yeah, but just remember, the Rangers play at home.
That's what can you say? First of all, Leonard. Leonard is a teacher. Can you tell that? He pointed out improvements as a teacher would. And that's good because we all learn from teachers, don't we? And we all learn from what Leonard said, and that's a direct I was advised. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Bascom did something very good because he was evaluating an icebreaker for a young lady who really needs a little bit of support, a little bit of help. And he gave her that by saying his own experiences. He compared his experiences and Toastmasters to what could happen to her. And point out the fact that within 3 to 6 months, changes take place in us. We're able to get up here in front of us and talk at a level we can all hear with the noise. We get to a point where we can say things intelligently and go down line. Very good, Bascom. Appreciate it. Michael followed the evaluation form. It's a good way of doing it. He followed the form at the same time he gave out improving ideas. And I think he helped Gene, hopefully, with some of his suggestions. And that's what the evaluators are supposed to be doing. They're supposed to be helping not only the person who gave the speech, but every single one of us in the room so that we all learn from the situation. Because we can't give a speech every week, although I could.
Every day.
But on the other hand, we can learn every week, can't we? And that's what it's about. Thank you, Michael. The next story is the call on my various helpers. And I'm not going to call on you until last, so if you could say Ryan to talk, say Ryan. I say that Ryan with no humor, man. First of all, Marion, Mike Finelli.
Well, did anyone happen to see the Riot Giant? He was compliant, but he was still Ryan. He happened to be leaning on a hydrant that was Ryan. He wasn't much of a tire, but he was still Ryan. So I guess I'll be Ryan and silent.
You're good. Everybody good. Good job, Ryan. All you done?
As far as, no, we gotta go to her. I listened really hard, but I couldn't find a whole lot on the trade. The only thing I got you for was the proper use of algebra. I think you either do algebra or you don't. Algebra do or algebra don't. This is the proper use of it. Let's see, Sharika, as far as, I'm not going to tell anybody how to talk or speak, just get rid of grumbling. about the only advice I can give. Larry, I'd say use have instead of got. Gene, I think you had a little trouble with eligible. You said ineligible. Bascom, you said one point I might mention. Well, I think you either mentioned it or you don't mention it. You might mention it. You mentioned it or you don't, you might mention it. And that's it for me, Mr. General Manager.